Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV Alternative Media Television. It is, of course, Tuesday, 9/13/2016. Thank you for all of you tuning in to our live show. We just wrapped it up, putting all of it into post-production. Thanks again for your tremendous support. I wanted to do a video today as we're waiting to get all this new content out. Please like it, share it. You'll notice that over the past couple of weeks, we've really been upping the ante. We're doing a ton of content, getting a ton of truth out to the viewing public. But I wanted to do a video on kind of a little bit of a different subject because it seems like you guys have liked these topics. Kind of like my life hack tips, for living your life. Take it for what it is. One of the things that I've struggled with over the years is routine and dealing with, really high intensity and high stress. And many of you could probably identify with this. You don't have to necessarily do what I do, with AMTV, or putting yourself in in front of a camera and being a part of the media. I'm sure your positions, careers are different, but all of us can identify with high stress, high intensity type environments where there's deadlines and you've got to perform. And one of the things I personally struggled with in the past is, how do I deal with that stress? And there's times I've done better jobs than others, and I've really been lately, and this is kind of a part of my daily mantra, is to take care of myself, diet, and also working out. Whether or not that is stretching or that's going to the gym like I am now to pump some iron, and honestly take it out on the weights and clear my head. I've found that it's not only good for the body, but it's good for the mind and the soul, and it's really here. It's not the superficial side of it, like, oh, I want big biceps or something like that, although that's a nice byproduct of working out, let's say. But it's really the mental release of getting out of your element and forcing the change. And I think this is important because I, of anyone, could argue that I don't have time. I mean, we are working literally around the clock from very early in the morning, from 5 o'clock in the morning till midnight, every single day. And then I'm waking up at 5 after doing all the research overnight and, coordinating guest interviews and all this kind of stuff and all our post-production, all the things that we do. If there's anybody in the world that says they don't have enough time, it's me. I literally don't have any time. So how do I do it? Well, I just force it. We just cleared the decks with our show, our live broadcast on demand a few minutes ago. I've got 6, 7, maybe more videos coming. They're all hitting post-production. We've got some work to do. Now I've literally jetted out of the studio and out of the office, and I'm forcing my appointment. Just taking myself and my personal appointment to go to the gym, work out, do something positive for myself, hit the iron, hit it hard. Make sure I take a men's supplement every day, and I notice a very big difference. I also take fish oil, omega-3, the high quality stuff too. It's expensive. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's worth it. You don't taste any of the fishy like smell. Mine are lemon coated, and they're the highest quality pretty much that you can buy for omega, which is really good for your skin. It's really good for you cardiovascular, your health. And I'm not joking when I say I literally notice a huge difference in myself biologically, the way that I feel as a man, testosterone, my ability to deal with stress, to handle stressful situations, also to make very specific targeted decisions, because I'm constantly building narratives with what I do and constantly making copy point decisions and titling and all these kinds of things and figuring out how to frame and get a story out to the viewing public. I have to make thousands of these decisions a day, and I've gotten better over time with practice. I also think that's important, and it's why you've got to build these types of things into your routine. So this is kind of like a life hack video, tips. If you're not doing this, and believe me, we've all been there. I've been there. That's why I'm making this video. You have to force a routine. And, even if you're someone like me where things are kind of sporadic and the news constantly changing and you can't have everything set in stone, you need to then pick a couple days a week where you're going to work out, for example, no matter what. I mean, no matter what. I mean, there could be an act of God. I'm going to the gym. Like, I have to. If I don't, I will not perform to the top, you know, to the best of my ability. Quite honestly and quite seriously. So it's extremely important. Also, I think diet, supplements, I do like a standard protein shake, nothing fancy or anything like that. But you guys have noticed, you know, my weight and, you know, my muscularity has fluctuated over the years. Sometimes I look stronger than others on camera. It's really been kind of dependent on, you know, myself holding myself accountable as I'm running a business 24/7. You know, how do I get in there? And, you know, I've got family and all those, you know, conditions too. So maybe just kind of like an optimistic video that I'm putting out for you today is that take it from the guy who literally has no time. I'm making time to do something positive, and it's not going to be long. You know, I'm there, I'm an hour, it's an hour, in and out, an hour. I'm done. I am back at the studio, and I am rocking it till midnight tonight. So, you know, I was talking with our camera guy about this, and our editor, Alex, who does a fantastic job. You know, maybe just put in the comment section what a great job you think he does, because he's an amazing part of our platform. Just talking about people are unwilling to do what it takes to succeed a lot of the times in life. They're unwilling to take it a step further, to do that extra work, and to kind of rinse and repeat that on a daily basis, which I believe translates into success, and I've seen translate into success. I always go back to sports. As a Division I All-American, I played water polo. I was also a swimmer. I was the Century League Swimmer of the Year. I started NCAA as a freshman on scholarship, which is pretty notable, and that's not me tooting my own horn. People ask me, how did I get there? In sports, you know, and we're not even talking about AMTV. Well, I got there by working hard every single day, repeating that every single day, patiently repeating that every single day, not taking no for an answer, and building my skill set, holding myself accountable to my routine, and performing those same tasks over a long period of time. You know, Tony Robbins is famous for saying that people overestimate what they can accomplish in a year, underestimate what they can accomplish in 10. And I really do believe that. And honest to God, you guys will surprise yourselves if you really hold yourself accountable and try to live, you know, I try to live a holistic life. You know, I'm dealing with a lot of stress. Things are really intense. I got a text message from a family member last night saying, you know, Christopher, how do you sleep? To be honest, not easily. But I can tell you this, I've been sleeping a lot better executing a routine, forcing physical activity, something that not a lot of us do because we live in a digital age and where people are behind the desk, where it's tougher and tougher, and family conditions, and, you know, and all these things. So that's my roughly 8-minute video here, life hacks, tips, you know, kind of health and wellness. If you'd like to see more of these, let me know. I'll make sure to do them. I'll put them up on demand, put them up on YouTube channel, and you know, it's a motivating factor to me. Again, keep the intensity level up and force yourself to do good things for yourself. Take care of yourself first, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. You know, you can't do your job, you can't take care of your family, you can't take care of your kids. You're not a good example. And, you know, the greatest asset that we have is time and your health. Money, fame, all those quote-unquote materialistic success things don't mean anything, don't mean shit in the big picture. Health, wellness, taking care of yourself, you know, I'll save it for another video. I talked a little bit about this yesterday. Spiritual focus. Those are the things that really matter. I'm Christopher Green. Get it out everywhere. Make it viral. Hard-hitting in your face. I guess we went to about 10 minutes or so. Thank you so much for supporting what we do. Click the link below right now and start your free trial. 14-day free trial to subscribe on demand. You don't like it? Well, then, you know, don't continue to subscribe. But we need your help. We need you guys to support us so I can support my crew and we can grow this show and we can continue to pound this out over the long haul as we go to war with the mainstream media and deliver the truth nobody else is willing to deliver. Thank you so much. Get it out. Peace.